Sirach 25:15, there is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of the enemy, man. All right, the scriptures speak about a perpetual hatred that the so-called white man has for us, man. I mean, how else can you explain or justify, the murder of unarmed Israelites? Excuse me, unarmed Israelites, all right, and nobody ever gets convicted, all right? How can you explain the systematic oppression of the Israelites, all right? Whether it be how they've exalted the woman above us, all right, they slap you with taxes, we work like slaves and have nothing to show for it, all right? That's the wrath of the enemy. Esau devises plans. I mean, the so-called white man, Esau, sits, amongst those quote-unquote elites and devises plans to oppress you. His whole being is to fucking punish you Israelites, man. There's no wrath above the enemy, man. And this is a wrath that will not be quenched, okay, until Yahweh Shem Yahushua takes this man out of the power seat, man. All right? They not going to have no mercy on you. They got, they up. They got all the weapons. They own everything. All right, because the Most High gave it to them. All right? So as long as Esau is in power, all right, he's going to exert all his energy into punishing you Israelites. He's not going to show you no mercy. There's no wrath above the wrath of the enemy, man. All right, we're not in a position where we can fight back. Why? Because the Lord made it that way. Once again, man, we can fight back. If we had some way to get up out of this predicament that we are in right now, we would have already devised that plan and executed it. But the only plan that is to be executed, all right, is the plan of the Lord. That's the true plan that's gonna get executed, man. All right, 200 million missiles is gonna hit this place. It's gonna be a race war, as the scriptures speak on. All right, the Lord said we his battle axe and his weapons of war. So we gotta wait on the power, man. All right, stop trying to devise these plans, because you're wasting your time, man. I mean, how long has it been, man? How many niggas in quote-unquote black history, all right, because it's quote-unquote black history month, all right, how many of you niggas in black history thought of a plan and it worked, man? You stupid niggas think just because somebody came before you and made it okay for you to drink out of the same water fountain as somebody, that's an accomplishment. You think not having to sit in the back of a bus is an accomplishment, man? We still being oppressed, man. Esau is still bringing down the wrath on us, man. All right? So, everything that you think in your head that can make it better, all right? Because, in the spirit on me to speak about it, I see all these entertainers, man, and these so-called activists, man. Every nigga got a fucking plan, man. Excuse my language, but everybody got a goddamn plan, to free black people. They don't even talk about the Latinos, which is going off, because those are people too, as well as the Native Americans. All right, but just speaking on the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you niggas always got a plan to try to alleviate the stress of America, alleviate the oppression that we face in America. It's not gonna work, nigga. It hasn't worked all this time, man. All right, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, this is the plan. This is what you need to be listening to, the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, the true Lord, the true and living power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the only way we gonna get up out of here, man. Is if the Lord deems it, man. If the Lord deems you to be worthy of salvation, if you are of the elect, if you are of the multitude that makes up the 1/3. That's our ticket out of here. All right, not by, trying to finesse the so-called white man into loving us, not by, picking up arms and we're going to go to war. All right, you saw what happened to the Black Panthers. Them niggas wanted to go to war. They wanted to shoot it out with the police and the government, but what happened to them? All them niggas is dead, or they political prisoners right now. You niggas ain't getting up out of this without Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Without the true and living power, who you call God and Jesus Christ, who you niggas shit on, What you niggas say is the white man wrote the book. You know, you atheists and shit. You know. Oh, that's bullshit. Ain't no God and all this shit, man. Alright? You the same niggas that's gonna burn in that fire that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna burn the earth with. Alright? Your only hope is to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Your only hope is to follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Your only hope is to repent. Your only hope is patience. Your only hope is faith. Scripture say we are prisoners of hope. So you gotta stay trapped within the confines of the prison of hope. You niggas trying to pick the locks and get out of the prison of hope, man. You know? But we stand in there, man. Lord willing, we continue to stay in there. We gonna stay behind these bars until the Lord pop that gate. All right? It's Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, that's the mercilessness of Esau. All right, that perpetual hatred, perpetual meaning ongoing forever, man, never ending. The hatred that the so-called white man has for you Negroes, you Latinos, you natives, and you Seminole Indians is never gonna go away, man. It's not. I heard a nigga say it's gonna be a generational thing. Well, in 30, in 40, 50 years, all the racist white people is gonna be dead, and we all gonna, like basically saying the world is gonna come together because it's old racist white people in charge. Man, they pass that shit down to their sons and their daughters, man. That mentality, man. Oppress these Negroes, man. That's how they gonna stay in the power seat, man. Or to continue to oppress the Israelites. You Negro, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indian, man. All right, that's how they gonna stay once again in the power seat, man. All right, that perpetual hatred, man, ongoing, man. The so-called white man has been beating you, all right, dismembering you, man, cutting your limbs off, man, all right, lynching you, raping your women. All right, now up to this current day, man, what's the difference between a lynching and a nigga getting gunned down in the street with no punishment for the man that pulled the trigger? Nothing has changed, man. You niggas want to cling on to all this, these little, quote unquote achievements, all right, that you feel as though have been accomplished, all right, in America, all right. But the end result is the so-called white man abuses the Israelites and nothing happens to him in America. The so-called white man oppresses the Israelites and nothing happens, all right. The so-called white man is doing his job. That perpetual hatred that he has. He's, executing what he gotta execute, man. Alright, I'm gonna oppress the Israelites. I'm gonna kill the Israelites, man. I'm gonna make the Israelites' lives a living hell as long as I'm in the power seat, man. But it says, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, so what the Most High saying is, all right, it's going to come a time, all right, where the so-called white man is going to get his, man. But it's only going to be through the strength and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Lord is going to punish the Edomites. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to punish the so-called white man and all the other nations that have oppressed us, man. Since you have not hated blood, blood is going to pursue thee. Meaning, you want to be out here shedding all this blood, okay, I'm going to shed your blood. Speaking from the perspective of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all right? Because the Lord is going to make this happen. The Lord is going to punish our enemies for us. We not, once again, man, we not getting out of this by herself.